Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall and is your main event. Coming to the ring first from the Mile High City, weighing in at 234 pounds, Royce Isaacs.
This man has sent shockwaves all across the United Wrestling Network, especially after his debut here on Championship Wrestling from Hollywood, being in the PP3 Cup tournament now. I mean, who starts their career here at Hollywood like that?
Royce Isaacs does, and Joe, he's playing with house money. He's already in the tournament, so he can just prove that much more by defeating the #1 contender, Eric Watts.
And his opponent, accompanied to the ring by the first progenitor of hyper-optimism, Ty Matthews, from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 265 pounds, Watts.
It seems that Ty Matthews still showing the scars after his battle with you, Bad Dude Tito. How'd you feel in that matchup?
I felt great. I'm not too sure how he felt after. I have an idea, it probably wasn't too good, but I feel like $1 million.
Well, we heard from Ty Matthews. He said his goal wasn't necessarily to get a victory over you, Tito, but he wanted to examine you. He wanted Eric Watts to get a softened up version of you for whenever that Hollywood Heritage title match happens. Did he do any damage to you whatsoever, psychologically or physically?
None at all. I had a great time. Softened me up. I'm Bad Dude Tito, baby. I'm hard all the time.
Not gonna argue there.
But Ty Matthews said that he wanted to have that matchup to learn if there's any chinks in your armor, Bad Dude Tito, and perhaps he learned something that you don't even know.
That's the thing is Ty Matthews, I mean, he's a genius. It's hard to really get inside his brain. Everything he does, there's always a greater purpose behind it, Joe.
100%, but this matchup here, Royce Isaacs, a powerful man, tons of skill. Quite a star across the pond in the land of the rising sun, bringing those skills here to the squared circle and the bright lights at Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. From his debut a couple weeks back, now in the main event of an episode. That's quite a career trajectory.
Right, well, Joe, you have to think about it this way. If Royce Isaacs can defeat Watts, that skyrockets him right into title contention, you'd have to think.
I have to believe so. So, as Bad Dude Tito, while we have here, what do you think of this Royce Isaacs?
Oh, he looks great, man. Looks like $1 million. He's trained out in Japan, from what I know. The dude is definitely going to take it to Watts. I hope he doesn't underestimate him.
Doesn't look to me like Watts is underestimating anyone at this point. He, of course, he became the official. Oh, tossing him halfway across the ring. Watts became the #1 contender by winning a fatal four-way against Sway Thompson, Ray Rosas, and Bateman a number of weeks back.
Yeah, and speaking of Ray Rosas, we've just heard huge cage match coming up for Milestone. Ray Rosas, professional Peter Avalon, locked in a cage.
That's going to be completely insane. Two former best friends, now foes, settling it all inside of the cage.
Bad Dude Tito, how would you feel to be able to get your hands on Peter Avalon in a cage?
In a cage? I'm way past Peter Avalon. Did I beat him in 27 seconds?
That you sure did.
Only a 2 count there for Watts, but the damage being done to the lumbar spine of Royce Isaacs. But you're right, 27 seconds, that sent shockwaves throughout the entire United Wrestling Network.
And perhaps Ty Matthews was listening up because he was checking his watch saying that it is your time. Your time is up, Bad Dude Tito.
He's right, it is my time. I'm the king of the mountain. I have the Hollywood Heritage title. It is my time. He's correct. What's the deal with this hyper-optimism?
I mean, none of us have really quite figured it out. All we know is it works.
Look, I've read the pamphlets. I understand it's growing, leaps and bounds, especially with the fans at Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. I don't know a whole lot about it, but look at Eric Watts proves that it does work. The big follow-away slam.
Royce Isaacs wisely rolling outside the ring.
Did he roll, or was it the momentum from Eric Watts? I mean, Isaacs is not a small guy.
No, he's not.
Watts is a strong competitor.
Royce Isaacs a solid 220 at least.
And Watts able to pick him up on his shoulders with ease. Up on the apron, evil intentions from Eric Watts. Isaacs widely. Oh, neck breaker, using the top rope to his advantage.
Think about that, Joe. That's 260 pounds plus the back of the neck crashing on that top rope. That's how quickly Isaacs can turn the tide.
Isaacs on the hunt, making sure Ty Matthews stays out of the fight. Oh, no. Into the steel steps. Knees first into the steel steps. Isaacs is in firm control. This is our main event. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the action. It's main event time. Royce Isaacs taking on Eric Watts. And Royce Isaacs has been dominant during the commercial break, taking down Watts.
That's right. He's done 3 tours with DDT in Japan under Daisuke Sasaki, and he's proven it right now. Former DDT Ironman heavy metalweight champion, 2-sport athlete in college. Incredibly disrespectful, very entitled, and justifiably so, as he's choking the life out of the #1 contender to your title, Tito. What do you think so far of this match?
I definitely see some chinks in the armor of Eric Watts, that's for sure. I'll definitely be taking advantage of that when he steps in the ring with me. I mean, I'm the baddest dude in professional wrestling. And Eric Watts has the goal to step into my face. Give me a break.
We all know you're the baddest dude, but Eric Watts, we've never seen him better. Joe Gallagher, he's at the top of his game.
100% looking to bounce back right here. Full head of steam, but runs into a huge lariat.
Incredibly ambidextrous is Royce Isaacs, the power behind his left arm.
Into the cover, only gets 2.
So this hyper optimism, it's like positive vibes. Is that what I'm getting? Like the positive vibe type of thing?
Yeah, 100%. And using those positive, thoughts to bring momentum into your life, bring clarity, bring something different, something new, some new power.
Have you ever noticed those type of people? They're just big pieces of trash. They don't even follow their own advice. They never live up to what they say they are. And I think it's pretty much the same with Ty and with Watts. They're just pieces of garbage.
I don't know. I'd have
to promote this healthy lifestyle, this positive lifestyle. But what? Do they really live it?
I mean, yeah, I would beg to differ with you, Tito. They've been incredibly successful, and the power of hyper-optimism has spread all throughout the United Wrestling Network. You see how everyone reacts. So Watts and Ty,
so it's like a disease? It's just spreading?
That's one way to put it, perhaps.
That's one way to look at it, possibly, but it has proven to be very successful, and that's why Watts is in this position to be the #1 contender, but shoulders are down, only gets 2.
But as you can see, Royce Isaacs doesn't care about hyper-optimism. He doesn't care about the #1 contender. He's out for #1, and he wants to take him out.
Isaacs very impressive, very dominant. Statement being made for sure.
I spoke with Royce earlier today, and he said he knows he's too good to not be successful. I mean, you have to be confident to go right after the #1 contender after winning your first match.
100%, but Eric Watts now on the attack. Knees to the midsection. But Isaacs moves out of the way into the steel post. Shoulder first. That could cause some major damage. Isaacs going for the cover. This could be it. Watts staying in the fight, though.
The question is, could Watts even attempt the DNR with the damage done to that left shoulder?
Oh, STF applied. Center of the ring, lots of pain and pressure onto the neck and shoulders of Watts.
You see his hands locked just underneath, right on the throat there. Think about this, Joe. He's sending a message to everyone else in the PP3 Cup tournament. I'm talking Kevin Condren, Richie Slade, Devin Sparks, Sway Thompson, Julius Coleman, Andy Brown, and Thomas Day.
Yeah, you can't sell Royce Isaacs short in any shape or fashion. Look at that, modified crossface, using the legs for extra leverage, hyperextending the elbow.
Tito, you have to be incredibly impressed with Royce Isaacs. Oh, great counter there by Watts.
Oh, he's an incredible athlete. Built strong, powerful, taken to Watts right now. I'm very impressed with Isaac.
Seems like he's softening up Watts ahead of your matchup.
Sounds good to me, man.
That's an understatement.
That dude Tito looking to take any advantage possible, but Watts, wow, gets to his feet. Not showing any fear.
Looks like Watts may have that second wind here. Isaac's trying to figure out what to do.
That clothesline was so effective earlier in the match, but Eric Watts standing tall, standing strong, got a clothesline of his own.
Tito, I believe that's where the power of hyper-optimism kicks in. Ty Matthews looks thrilled, regardless of how much damage you did to him.
But now Eric Watts, or Watts, can he beat the first to his feet?
He is.
Setting him up, full head of steam. Avalanche in the corner. Followed by a drop kick. Man that size leaving his feet.
Royce Isaacs on Dream Street right now. What is Watts doing?
What?
Heading up to the mezzanine here.
Off the top rope, clothesline. Drops Isaacs.
Oh, that's got to be it.
Only gets two. The pure athleticism of Watts.
And the pure resiliency of Royce Isaacs.
Yeah, this is quite a main event we have on our hands.
Oh boy.
Watts looking to end things.
Oh, Royce had it scouted. Good counter there.
Here comes Isaacs. Oh, into the boot. Eric Watts fell right in the cover. This could be it. Oh, 2 9/10.
At this point, Watts has to be wondering what else can he possibly do to put away Royce Isaacs.
Looking for a choke slam. Those giant hands around the throat of Isaacs. Oh.
Wow.
Saito suplex. Could be enough. Into the cover, both legs hooked. Watts able to kick out.
Watts landed right on his head there. What an incredible main event, especially following up last week when Tim Storm defended the NWA World's Heavyweight title against Nick Aldis. That was a classic.
Instant classic for sure. History made. The first time the NWA World's Heavyweight title was defended at Championship Wrestling from Hollywood in 5 years. Now Isaacs looking to cement his own legacy here. Second match only here at Championship Wrestling from Hollywood, already in the main event picture.
That's right, what an impact.
What?
Oh!
Modified cutter from the second rope. What a maneuver, so innovative. Is it enough? No!
And that's just incredible ring awareness combined with athleticism.
Ty Matthews showing frustration, slamming down on the ring, trying to get Watts back up to his feet.
As we inch ever so closely to milestone, will Watts even be able to compete? He's getting a lot of damage done to him right now. Royce is calling for the end.
Oh, but Watts, wow, the power, the strength of Watts, but it wasn't enough. Royce.
Oh, look out.
Another counter for counter. DNR!
Wow, out of nowhere. Got him.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Watts!
What an incredible main event and a huge statement made by the #1 contender for the Hollywood Heritage Championship. Bad Dude Tito, your thoughts on this matchup?
You know, I'm a man of little words, so how about I just show you?
Oh boy.
Oh no, Bad Dude Tito with perhaps bad intentions in mind, title in hand. Where's Bad Dude Tito going?
But meanwhile, look at everyone giving into the power of hyper-optimism. You know, Royce Isaacs made a clear statement that he could be a contender down the road, but Watts has never been more ready to become the new Hollywood Heritage Champion as Bad Dude Tito is slowly pacing.
Making his way to the ring, showing absolutely no fear, no trepidation, is the Hollywood Heritage Champion.
Absolutely not. Look, we've never seen Bad Dude Tito back down from anyone, be intimidated by anyone. And hyper-optimism is certainly not going to be the start of that. As he drops the title, the line in the sand.
Eye to eye, face to face, ready for battle. The #1 contender, the champion. The laser focus.
Joe, milestone is going to be something else.
110%. Thanks for watching, folks. This is Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. We will see you next week.